Good evening, everyone. Welcome to MBA Karo. So, today we are going to have a revision session for Divergent and Convergent thinking for MICAT. Now, among the aptitude sections, this is a section which is like by name, you will realize that okay, it is very different. It has a very different name, and some of you must be wondering what does divergent and convergent thinking mean. So let me tell you in simple words, it is basically the reasoning section of other exams. Okay, so what do you call as the reasoning section? MyCat calls it divergent and convergent thinking. Okay. Now, in this section, apart from typical reasoning, like typical reasoning in the sense that arrangement, blood relations, directions, coding, decoding, it has some questions called word association test also. Okay. So, which is unique to this exam. Okay. All right. So, let's solve some questions on these types, the kind of questions that you can anticipate in the examination. Okay, so if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, which is the best channel for any MBA entrance examination that you may be targeting. And in case you want to see how MyCat looks like, I created a mock test which is for free, and you can recommend to your friends also that this is a free mock test which like we have created based on similar lines as MyCat comes in the examination. The link is given in the description of this video. Okay, and in this, like it is the aptitude part, right? It contains all these English, quant, divergent and convergent thinking, and general awareness. Quant has video solutions, and other sections have text solutions in it. Okay. All right. So let's begin with the first question. Now, this is called word association test. So you can find 3 to 5 questions from this topic in MyCat in the uh, divergent and convergent thinking section, which is unique to this exam. So find the word in column A associated with each word in column B. So ऐसे ही होगा column A और B दिए होंगे. You will be given 4 5 words on each side, and they ask you that which of the words matches with all the words on both sides. So now this is quite uh, a tricky question because some of the words you might be knowing कि ये इससे कैसे match करता है. Sometimes it could be synonym antonym. Sometimes it could be some idioms or phrases. Okay, so that sort of connection could be there. Sometimes it could be like prefix, suffix, compound word. ठीक है तो बहुत तरह से it's the words could be related. Sometimes it might be quite challenging also. Now the words given are clean, dirty, heap, iron, and white. Okay. Now, if you see game, game could be dirty game, clean game. ऐसे हो सकता है क्लीन मे बी यू माइट थिंक क्लीन गेम हो सकता है गेम हीप डज नॉट साउंड एनी कनेक्शन विद गेम एंड हीप राइट आयरन गेम वाइट गेम नहीं लगे लॉन्ड्री इफ यू सी क्लीन लॉन्ड्री वर्क्स डर्टी लॉन्ड्री heap of laundry if you keep laundry one top of each other. Okay, then you can have you iron the laundry. Okay, and white laundry could be like white in color. Okay, so laundry matches with all of these. Now if you see others, maybe pig, clean pig, dirty pig, you can call it. Heap will not match with pig, right? Heap nahi ho sakta pig ka. There is pig iron, right? If you see that there is a variety of iron that is called pig iron. Okay, so okay, is it fine now or is it still lagging the video? And wash, like clean, dirty, wash, heap does not match. So basically, heap does not match with the other words. So based on this, you can easily figure out that laundry is the correct word which matches with all of them. Okay. All right. So let's see the next one. Find the word in column A which is associated with each word in column B. So the words to match are accident, stop, end, jam, alert. See, mock test scores do not matter, right? Like if you score like 80 in a mock test, you may score 20 in the exam. So do not go by that perception. Try to give your best in the exam. That's it. Why do you worry about mock test scores and all? Which of these words matches with all the words, given words? So C's full red stay process and the words here are accident, stop, end, jam, alert. So which could be that word? So you need to match from this side. Okay. So a word, you have to find word from A. So if you see C's stop end, it matches with C's with matches with stop and end, but may not match with some of them, right? Jam also it might match. Okay. uh full full does not full matches with end, full with stop, and full jam. Full alert is not a matching word. Full accident is something that is not matching. Okay. But if you see red with accident, like it could be a symbol of blood. Okay. Red is a sign of stop. Red means to end. I mean, symbolically, it is for ending. Red jam. Okay. Red alert is a word. So red matches with all of them. Stay can match with alert. Stay can match with stop. Stay accident does not match. Okay. Process alert does not match. Process can be jammed. Process can end. Process can stop. Alert does not match with process. Okay. Red matches with all of them. So some of the words might match with some of them, but not all. ये तो ऐसे ही होगा. So it's समटाइम्स यू माइट फाइंड इट वेरी डिफिकल्ट कि आपको चार तो मैच मिल जा रहे हैं. ठीक है. और चार आपको लग रहा है कि ये चार तो मैच कर रहा है, फिफ्थ में आपको कंफ्यूजन होगा. So which of these words matches with each word in column B? Okay, so a lot of you are answering it nut. Yes, the answer is nut only. See, nut cracker is something a device used to crack nuts. Okay, pine nut is a kind of nut. Then you have groundnut is a kind of nut. You say the word nutshell. Nutshell means summary. Like you said that in a nutshell, some topic in a nutshell. Okay, and tough nut to crack. There is a idiom like that. Okay, so nut is associated with all these words. So the right answer is nut. Great. Let's see the next one. Watch नहीं, आप कॉलम वन में बताना है. The answers are out of these words. You have to tell from, like, I have not given the options here. Actually options भी होंगे एग्जाम में. ठीक है, so you need to tell from first first column. Okay, the options are basically tar, I, follow, time and science. So this is, I mean, the rest of the ones which we did might have been easy. This is a tricky one. Clock, maybe tar. If you see tar, you can call it a watch tar. Okay, tower for sight, clock tar. Reader does not match with tar. Yeah, there is no reader. Uh, right? If you see I is used to watch, I sight. ये क्लॉक के साथ मैच नहीं जा रहा है, इसका रीडर के साथ मैच नहीं जा रहा था. फर्स्ट वाले का आई का क्लॉक के साथ मैच नहीं जा रहा, क्लॉक आई. ओके, नाउ फॉलो. फॉलो, यू कैन फॉलो वॉच, फॉलो clock. But follow does not seem to be a very sound one. Okay, if you look at time, okay, you watch time on a tar. Okay, you time, like you take like sightseeing, you take time. Okay, clock shows you time. These two things show you time. Okay, and there is a time reader, and like you observe something over a period of, you take time to observe things. So the right answer to this is time. So you can match time with all of these given words. Uh, these star and I will not match with one or two of the words. Like tar reader will not match, and I does not match with clock, but time matches with all of these. This is an easy one. I expect all of you to answer it correctly. So brick, hand, high, ocean and hill. ये सिंपल इसलिए बन जाता है बिकॉज ऑफ स्कूल. मतलब स्कूल आपका किसी और से, हाँ, यू कैन एसोसिएट ब्रिक कुड बी यूज टू क्रिएट स्कूल. ठीक है, बट लाइक दिस बिकम्स सिंपल. लाइक एक हाई इज, इफ यू यूज बिफोर ईच ऑफ दीज, हाई फाइव, हाई जंप, हाई स्कूल, हाई बीम, हाई राइज, so that becomes quite easy. You know, some of the words might match with the other words, but high matches with all of them. Okay. All right. Let's move ahead. Now this is an arrangement problem. And remember, in MICAT, arrangement problems will be single problems. ठीक है, नॉट लाइक सम अदर एग्जाम जिसमें पूरा ग्रुप होता है, जैसे लेट्स से आपने एनमैट दिया होगा, देयर इज अ पजल व्हिच हैज फोर क्वेश्चंस. So in MICAT, it will be usually be a singular problem. So think before attempting such a question in the examination, because it might take time to solve that. Like let's say it can be seating arrangement, or some other sort of arrangements, a grid based arrangement, etc. Those usually will be standalone questions. So you think कि like पहले पूरा बना लेते हैं and then we will answer the questions. I mean, just see, sometimes there might be group question also, but it is rarity, mostly it is individual question. So there are four boys and four girls. They were sitting around a circular table. Two girls and two boys were not facing the center. Okay, so that means four people facing the center, four opposite. No three girls were sitting together. Now, when we say no three girls were sitting together, that means two girls may be sitting together. Okay, and you need to draw eight people around it. So let's see, there are eight people. Yeah, Pratik, Mohan, Sunil, and Raju. And these are the four girls also. Now Sunil sat second to the left of Ria, who was not an immediate. So now Sunil sat second to the left of Ria. Direction is not known whether she is facing center or away from the center. Okay. Priya sat third to the left of Geeta, and one of them did not face the center. Okay, so one would be facing the center, another one would not be facing the center. Pratik sat third to the right of Mohan, who faced the center. So we know Mohan is facing the center. So we can start with Mohan. So let us say this is Mohan. Okay. Let's see, the names are okay. So names are from similar letters. So Mohan, and then we have Pratik is third to the right of Mohan. So one, two, three. This is Pratik. And then we have Madhu and Raju faced each other, and neither was an immediate neighbor of Mohan or Geeta. So Madhu and Raju will face each other. Now let's see this. Madhu and Raju, they are facing each other. So they are not sitting in these two places. Now they cannot be, none of them could be here because like if that person is here, like the opposite would be here. If this person is here, the opposite has to be here. So that means this is Madhu and Raju. Okay, these two will be Madhu and Raju. They faced each other. Okay. Now we have Mohan and Pratik are done. Raju and Madhu are done. And then we are left with these Sunil sat second to the left of Ria, who is not an immediate neighbor of Mohan. Okay, Ria is not a neighbor of Mohan. So Mohan we placed, that is going to help us. So Ria is not an immediate neighbor of Mohan. So Ria is to be here or here. Okay, one of these two places. Sunil is second to the left of Ria. But then Sunil will be in these two places. That again becomes Raju and Madhu are here. Because if they are opposite, they have to be here, or these two have to be here and here. Ria कैसे बनेगा? Not an immediate neighbor of Mohan. So Ria cannot be here. Ria will be in these two places, and Sunil is second to the left of Ria. Ria और सुनील तो बन ही नहीं रहा है. अच्छा हाँ यहाँ बन जाएगा ना. Ria is not an immediate neighbor. So Ria and Sunil, if we put Ria here, none of them is possible. So this will be Ria, and Sunil is second to the left of Ria. So Sunil has to be this person. Sunil cannot be this one. And left of Ria hai, so Ria will face outside. Okay, so this is Sunil. Now it is doable. Okay, so this is also done. Sunil is second to the left of Ria. Ria is not an immediate neighbor, right? So Sunil can be a neighbor. And Priya sat third to the left of Geeta, and one of them did not face the center. So this is Priya and Geeta. Okay, so Priya and Geeta, one of them did not face the center. Now what we will do is, now we are given that uh, now see this thing. It is said that no three girls were sitting together. Okay, now this is Priya or Geeta. ठीक है, Priya or Geeta, one of those. So this is a girl. This is also a girl. So this should not be a girl. So this is not Madhu. This will be Raju, and this will be Madhu. So we have to tell who is third to the left of Pratik. So uh, this should be Raju. Okay, डायरेक्शंस अभी बचे हुए हैं ना. डायरेक्शंस फोर. Two boys were not facing the center, so these two boys are facing the center. Pratik will not face the center. Okay, these Raju and Mohan are already facing the center, so these two boys will face outside. So we get the directions also. Okay, all right. So let's see the next one. So in the examination, Just see that if there is a single question associated with it or multiple questions. If there is a single question, avoid it. A certain number of persons are sitting in a straight row facing the same direction. Six persons are, so this is like there are n number of people in a row. We are given some of the people in the row and we need to find who is sitting at which place. So in that descriptive writing part, you have 25 minutes. At least put 100 words. See, it is not possible to put. They say that maximum 300 words. Okay, it is not possible to put 300 words in each of the answers. So put 100 words also. That is doable. Like 100 to 150 words per answer. Especially story सही लिख देना and 3 points. Even if you mention the points for and against, right? That is perfect. No need to write complete story in those particular questions. For against three ways, you can just write points at least. Okay. Story properly you need to write because it is quite challenging to complete that 25-minute paper. It is definitely the most difficult examination, MBA entrance examination which I've ever written. So there are certain people sitting in a row, and like we are given the names of some of the people. Like for the rest, we need to find out seats and find out how many people are there in that seating arrangement. So we have some people sitting in this line, and six persons are sitting between Kush and Golu, who is sitting to the left of Manoj. So when we say who is sitting, so that is Golu is to the left of Manoj. Okay, and no person is sitting to the right of Suraj. So that means Suraj is at extreme end. So let's just note the names: Kush, Golu, Manoj, and we have Suraj. Okay, then we have Monu, okay, which is different from this, and Monu and Alok. There is one more person. There is one person, Pratap. Okay, so these are the people. Ashok is one more person. See, so there are some people who are mentioned, and we need to find the total number of people in this arrangement, right? We are given names of few people. So let's start with it. It says that no person is sitting to the right of Suraj. So that means Suraj is at the extreme right. So let's say this is Suraj. Okay, there is no person whose name starts with S. So all people will be to the left of Suraj. Now, how many people? Let's find out. So, how to approach this question is we will find some statement that connects Suraj with anyone else. So, Suraj, it says five persons are sitting between Pratap and Suraj. So, let's go with this. So, Suraj is there. There is no one to the right of him. So, five people. One, two, three, four, five, and this is Pratap. Okay, and five persons are sitting between Manoj and Pratap. Right now, if there are five persons between Manoj and Pratap, Manoj cannot be this side because five people in between. You cannot have it the same person, right? So Manoj will be to the left of Pratap. So one, two, three, four, five, and then is Manoj. Okay, I'm writing MA2, or we can write yeah, MA2 denote Manoj. Now it says nine people are sitting to the left of Ashok, who is sitting third to the right of Manoj. So this is Manoj. One, two, third is Ashok, right? And we are given that nine persons are sitting to the left of Ashok. So using this, we can calculate the number of people, right? We do not need to position all people. Now nine people are to the left hand side. Count the number of Ashok. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 19 people in this row. You do not need to see, it is asking how many people are in the row, right? Now you know that there are nine people to the left of Ashok. So why do you want to arrange? So there are so uh, like uh, you do not need to arrange क्योंकि इसमें कोई extra question नहीं है. If there was an extra question, then of course you would do it. But if you see this question, how many people are sitting in a row? I would just answer 19 because there are 10 people here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 9 people to the left of Ashok. So the answer is 19. Okay, so this is a syllogism based question. Syllogism is one of the topics they test on the examination. Syllogism है coding decoding, then you have basically this time I found the coding decoding and the series questions easy. MICAT 1 में for 2023 24 this year 24 26 I found that easy. Otherwise क्या होता है कि दिस सेक्शन इज क्वाइट चैलेंजिंग. सबसे ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट लगता है मुझे चैलेंज बिकॉज एक तो ऐसे इंडिविजुअल क्वेश्चन होते हैं, लाइक पूरा इतना सॉल्व करके एक क्वेश्चन बनता है. देन सेकेंड थिंग इज द वर्ड एसोसिएशन टेस्ट कैन बी समटाइम्स क्वाइट चैलेंजिंग. The visual reasoning can be quite challenging in this exam. So it is not at all easy. It is like selective attempt of paper. Like let's say the previous question that how many people are in the row, I would avoid that question because I know like see in the paper that if there are multiple questions, but if there is only one question, do not attempt it. It's not worth attempting it. काफी टाइम लगेगा, एक ही क्वेश्चन कर पाओगे. But if there are some individual questions that can be done faster, go ahead and do them. So syllogism, I guess, may not be right. Uh, so let's see that if you know the answer or not. My assumption is that syllogism लोगों को आता होगा. So all A are B. Okay, all A are B. Then second says some B are C. Some C is not D. That means there can be some C or D, or I mean C or D could be separate, right? First conclusion is some A are not D, right? Now we say that some A are not D. So how do we reject it? Okay, we need not select the answer. We need to reject it. Okay, how do we reject it? Rejection is some A are not D. What if all A are D? अगर हम ऐसा अरेंजमेंट बना दें कि all A are D, doesn't it satisfy all the conditions? All A are B satisfied. Some B are C also satisfied. Some C is not D. Yes, some C is not D. Yeah, so all are satisfied. So this is not a correct conclusion. Some B are not D. Okay. So if we make, let's say we make, sorry हमने ये बनाया था, let's make this one. ठीक है, अब ये देख लो, इसमें दोनों कंक्लूजन रॉन्ग हो सकते हैं. ऑल ए आर बी, ठीक है, ऑल ए आर बी, Some B are C. Okay, some B are C. Some C is not D. Some C is not D. Right. So all statements satisfy. Some A are not D is false. Right. Some B are not D is also false. So neither conclusion follows. So in syllogism, the task is not to make the generic statement. It is to negate the conclusion. If you are not able to negate the conclusion, then it becomes uh, like uh, like if you are not able to negate the conclusion, then only it is a proper conclusion. So neither of the conclusion follows because we made a special case where we could negate them. Okay, this I picked from the mock, okay, which we did. So I think I have not put the solution, so I'll explain it here. Ki, the conclusions are given. You have to find the statements that give those conclusions. So you have to tell which of these statements give the above two conclusions. ये तो इसमें ऑप्शन बाय ऑप्शन बनाना पड़ेगा. Now the ideal way to do is see the options 1 3 4 1 3 5 1 5 like 4 and 5. So let's start with 1. So it says some erasers are pens. Erasers are pens. ठीक है, all pens are boxes. No box is a book, so book has to be separate, and no paper is a box. Okay, this is pen, this is paper. Right? Can we conclude some pens are paper from it? Some pens are paper, not necessary. Some boxes are paper, not necessary. Okay, so we cannot conclude using first. Now the ideal way to attempt this question is remove all the options that mention one. ठीक है, अब क्या बचता है? 2 and 3, 2 3 and 4, 2 and 4, 4 and 5, right? Now majority of the options have 2, so let us check for 2. ठीक है, so I mean हम कोई और भी चेक कर सकते थे, but like order wise not necessary, you should go for 2. Now we see majority of the options are 2, so let us go with 2 and check. All erasers are pen. All erasers are pen. All pens are boxes, so these are boxes. No box is a book, so book is separate. All papers are pens, so this is paper, which is a pen. Some pens are papers. Yes, some pens are papers. We cannot negate this, right? Because papers are pen, so pen has to be paper. Some boxes are paper. Yes, some boxes have to be paper because it is a subset of boxes. We cannot negate this. So this is true. So this is false. Now it has to be 2 and 3, 2, 3 and 4, and 2 and 4. Okay, so three options left. Now, if I see 2 and 3, 2, 3, so I'll check 3 and we'll get the answer. If 3 is true, then probably I'll have to check this also. But if 3 is not true, the answer is this. So let us check third one. Some erasers are pens. All pens are boxes. Okay. No box is a book. And some papers are books. The conclusion is some pens are paper. Some pens are paper, not necessarily true. So third is not true. So this is not an answer. This is not an answer. The answer should be 2 and 4. You can try the fourth, the statements given in fourth, and see that if they give you the conclusions. Okay. So this is a problem of blood relations. A is the son-in-law of B. A is the son of C. C has two children. D is the granddaughter of E. B has only one daughter. E is not married to C. F is the father of G and married to H. B is the father of I. H is the sibling of A. H has no daughter. So if J is the father of H, how is C related to D? Okay, so let's make this family tree. It says A is the son-in-law of B. A is the son of C. Okay, so A is son of C and son-in-law of B. So A is married to someone whose parent is B. C has two children. Okay, so one is A, another there is some sibling. D is the granddaughter of E. B has only one daughter. E is not married to C. F is the father of G and married to H. So let us form this part also and then link the family trees. F is married to H and is the father of G. Okay. B is the father of I. So B is the father of I. Probably I could be this or someone else. H is the sibling of A. So we know that C has two children. Okay, so one is H, another is A. H has no daughter. Okay, so so we got this that H is a female and married to F, and they have uh, a child G, and H has no daughter. So G is the son of H. So this is mapped, right? So I could be this. It is given that J is the father of H. So J is the father of H. That means C will be the mother. Okay. And how is C related to D? We have to find D in the given scenario. Okay. We have framed this. D is the granddaughter of E. Okay, so D is a granddaughter. So maybe C could be grandmother of. So this gives our like a hint that uh, like C could be grandmother. Okay. D is the granddaughter of E. B has only one daughter. So B has only one daughter. That means I is the daughter of B, right? So B says B is the father of I. So probably this is the E is not married to C. Okay, so that is not needed because we already figured out J is married to C. H is the sibling of A. H has no daughter. F is the D is the granddaughter of E. So probably we can have D and E. Okay, and their granddaughter is D. Okay, so C will be the grandmother of D using that relation. So as say we can make a family tree. So you can expect questions on blood relations, directions, the typical reasoning topics, syllogism. Okay, इन सबसे usually आते हैं and like arrangement could be the ones, as I said, that standalone questions. So this might be an easy one. Mukul starts walking towards east from point G. He walks for 15 meters. So he goes from G 15 meter and then takes a left turn. Okay, so left turn means he goes in this direction. And then he walks for 9 meters and then again takes a left turn and he reaches point F after walking for 7 meters. So this is F taking 7 meters. He takes a right turn, walks for 6 meters and then reaches point K. He finally stops at point S after walking for 8 meter to the left of point K. So from here he takes 8 meter. So this is 7, this is 8, this will be exactly above this. Okay, he stops at S. We need to find the distance between S and starting point G. So this vertical distance is 6, this distance is 9. So the distance is going to be 15 meters. Yeah, direction sense usually easy hota hai, no confusion at all. But like if you should know what is left and right, and sometimes you might have to apply Pythagorean triples. Okay, so this next is a coding decoding question. So it says that in a certain code language, earn is coded as 27, my is coded at 8. How will pale be coded in that language? So how will you code it? Now see, that is how like they test your logical thinking, right? Sometimes it could be quite obvious. Sometimes it could be tricky. Generally, our perception is we try to add the letters. Okay, but you see this. This is three letters. 27, two letters. This is 8. So four letters. 3 cube, 2 cube, and 4 cube. So the answer is 64. तो कभी हम क्या कर रहे थे, हम नॉर्मली ये देखते हैं, we will try O plus 21 plus 18, so we'll get 54. So we might think कि half कर दिया, ठीक है. Then you say M and Y, फिर कहोगे 38, पर ये तो half नहीं किया, right? It does not work. So you need to like think from different perspectives. Not necessarily it is about the sum of the letters. So I hope you are enjoying this session. So please don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends who ask कि MyCat की preparation कहाँ से करें. And as I said that we have launched a free mock for MyCat. If you have not yet taken it, you can take it by going to the link given in the description of this video. Okay, and in that the quant section has video solutions. So in case you attempted it previously, क्योंकि solutions अभी देर से upload किए थे, so you can watch the solutions of those questions. Okay, so here's the next coding question. You need to tell the code for green. Amber is 27, brown is 14. You need to tell the code for green. So in this case, probably you will have to add the letters and see. Amber, if we take 1 plus 13 plus 2 plus 5 plus 18. So what do we get? 14, 16, 16 plus 23, 39. Okay. And brown, if we take 37, 37 plus 35, 72. Okay. The code is given as 27. Code is given as 14. Do you notice anything? Product of these two, 3 into 9, 27, 7 into 2, 14. Right? Quite evident. So green we need to find. So green, 25 plus 10, 35 plus 14, 49. So 4 into 9. The code is going to be 36. So in this divergent and convergent thinking, they test your reasoning ability through different, what I would say, uh, different dimensions. It could be some of the order of the letters, right? It could be product of them or anything. Okay, so you do get some questions on visual reasoning as well. So it says which of the images A to E belongs to the missing part of the sequence. This question, I mean, try to find out the logic. What could be the logic? Easy A question. So there will be visual reasoning wherein they ask you to complete the series. They ask you the odd one out. Okay. अब इसका लॉजिक देखते हैं. See, if you notice this pattern, there are six images. One, two, three. One, two, three. Could be the logic, right? If you see alternately, they are hexagon, circle, rhombus, hexagon, circle. तो आना तो circle चाहिए, right? So we can eliminate these two options. Now, circle, if you see the colors, if you see this is gray, blue, and white, gray, blue. So obviously it has to be blue circle. Okay. Now, the thing is, which one will fit, A or D? Now, if you look at the rectangle inside, it is vertical in nature, horizontal, vertical, horizontal. It should be vertical. Okay. So the answer is D in that case. Okay. And now the shading and non-shading, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, shading and non-shading. Okay. Some is following a pattern of 3, some things are following a pattern of 2. Find the odd one out of these images. Why is the rectangle blank? So this is not blank, right? This is a filled one. So two filled ones. When we talk about the filled ones, two filled ones, then two blank, then two filled ones. So that is D. Find the odd one out in this and tell why it is the odd one out as well. So let's first count the number of figures in this. Okay, then probably we can think on different fronts. First is how many black are there? Okay, so there are two blacks, one black, two blacks. So we cannot say on the number of black ones. If we see the white ones, there are three white ones, two white ones, two white, and multiple white. So black color wise, not the criteria. Shading wise, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shaded, 5 shaded, 5 shaded, 5 shaded, 5 shaded. So all images have 5 shaded images. Total images, if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 images in this, 3, 6, 9 images in this, 2, 5, 9 images in this, 2, 5, 9 images in this, 4, 8, 10 images in this. So total cannot be फिगर वाइज कितने हैं? इसमें 10 है. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 3, 3, 3, 9, 3, 7, 8, 9, 2, 5 and 9, 4, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. फिगर वाइज भी नहीं होंगे. Okay, think of something else. Well, yeah, that is where you require thinking. So sometimes things will uh, click instantly, sometimes it will not. So let's see some other dimension. Okay, so what we tried how many black images are there, we tried how many white images are there, we tried how many are shaded, we tried the total number of images, right? And neither of them worked in our favor. So what else can you think of? Number of small square. Okay. See, now individually it could be multiple things then, right? You can say triangle, you can say squares. ऐसे तो आप कुछ भी काउंट कर सकते हो. So sometimes the questions would be very tricky. Now, in this case, let us notice one thing. Okay. Now that is the answer also. See how many kinds of, see, not all have black images. Agree? Black सब में नहीं है. So we cannot, let's not think of black images. Now let us see that among the shaded ones, three types are shaded. The square is shaded, the circle is shaded, the triangle is shaded. In this, the star is shaded, triangle is shaded, square is shaded, and star is shaded. Okay, in this, square is shaded, circle is shaded, triangle is shaded. In this, triangle is shaded, square is shaded, star is shaded. Okay, in this, only the square and the triangle are shaded. Okay, so that is the logic for this problem. So sometimes the logic could be very weird, even in number series and all. Yeah, the logic could be very, very weird, which you may not be able to figure out. And even after spending a lot of time, you may not be able to figure out the logic. Okay. All right. So let's uh, see the next one. So this is coded as JLF. This is JMH. This is KMF. You need to tell how will this hexagon be named. How will you name the hexagon? The black hexagon. Okay, so let's see this thing. If you see the dark one, it has JLF, JMH. What is common in this? Like the triangle is common, so J is common. So probably J is for triangle. J means triangle. Okay. If you see K, K means probably hexagon. Okay, so we are not sure whether it is. So we can assume this thing. First thing is this. Second thing, if you see, M is common in these two. There are two images. So L means one image. M means two images. Okay. So we should have L here. So KL. So we can for now eliminate the options. And if you see this is F. This is H. This is F. Okay. Likely that F means dark one, right? H is uh, the white one, and so we can go with F in this scenario because F is common in these two. They have dark element present, so this could be the possible one. Okay, so black one represents F, and H represents white. थोड़ा सा ambiguity है कि there is white also and black also, but given the two options, we will choose this one. Select the image which is most like to the given two images. So we are given two images, they have something in common. We have to select that image which is most like the given images. Think क्या हो सकता है? How, like, how is it like the given images? What is common? I mean, there should be something common to these two images. A. Why do you say A? Chalo, let's see. First thing is, like they are not exactly half. Okay, so this don't go by this perception. It should divide it exactly half. So not necessarily that it should divide in half. What is common to these? This is a rectangle. This is not a rectangle. It's a trapezium. One thing which is common to these two images is these lines are parallel. The top line is parallel. The bottom line is parallel. Okay, so A जो mostly answer कर रहे हैं that is wrong. The bottom line and the top line of both are parallel. ठीक है, ये side parallel not necessary. ठीक है. Then second, these are like if you look at the outer image, this is a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means four sides. Okay, so it has five sides. Extra side aa rahi hai, so we can eliminate B by this logic. E also gets eliminated. Now we are left with C and D. Okay, C or D में which looks similar. So it is not necessary that, I mean, there are several features in these images which should match with the given image. So if you see this, both images have diagonals from left end to right end. So that means D matches with it. ठीक है, इसमें उल्टा diagonal बना है. So these are the characteristics. Parallel lines, parallel to the plane. Okay, this does not have it. This has an extra side. This is not parallel. Then the diagonal thing, it is from left to right, and D matches with it. Okay, so let's look at the next one. This is like some abstract reasoning what you get in MHCT also. So there will be some questions which will be very tricky and some questions will be straightforward. Surprisingly, this time the series based questions were very simple in MyCat 1. बट पिछले साल तो बहुत ट्रिकी आते थे, सीरीज भी ऐसी आती थी आप बहुत देर तक बैठे रहोगे, फिगर आउट ही नहीं होगा. और दे माइट गिव यू सम सेट ऑफ नंबर्स, like you have an they give you a square, four numbers on four sides, some number in center. You might not be able to figure that number out. Now this is looks like if you see the multiplication point of view, does not look like 59 is somewhere a multiple of 39. So 8, 12, 39, 55, then it is 180. Okay, so this the difference is 4, 27, 16, 125. 2 square, 3 cube, 4 square, 5 cube. So it should be 6 square. So add 36, you'll get 216 is the answer. Okay, alternately squares and cubes of consecutive numbers. So I'll create one video on that how to attempt the paper also to get a reasonable score. There will be some questions which will be unnecessarily lengthy. So you need to be choosy. Like out of 70 questions, you need to choose some questions, and across all sections, you need to choose questions so that you do not get they do not mention what is the sectional cutoff, but yes, there is some sectional cutoff involved. Uh, if you see this, these are all square numbers: 5 square, 7 square, 11 square. So prime number का square दिख रहा है, isn't it? These are prime number square. Next prime number is 23. Square is 529. This was an easy one. अच्छा ये तो बहुत I don't know why it included this. This looks to be a very easy one. Even this time, I found one or two of the questions which were very easy in uh, like ऐसे दिया हुआ था कि 424 36 like factorial you have to find out something like that in the actual paper. This one is also very easy one. If you see the difference is 4, 6, 8, 10. The next difference should be 12, and so series would generally be easy, like out of 3 4 questions that they give, so probably one or two would be easy one. So what would be the next number in this series? We have 14. The difference is 5, 10, 11, 4. How do we get the difference here? So if you notice this, like if we add these two digits, we get 5. If we add these two digits, so next would be 8. Okay, so the number will be 52. Okay, so this was a bit about thinking. Well, previous a couple of series based questions were quite simple. Series is doable there because number series we are used to solving such questions, and we have that blend कि हाँ ये possibilities हो सकते हैं. Image based questions, some could be doable, some could be quite tricky also. Okay, so this was this session for MICAT, uh, divergent and convergent thinking. So again, if you have not taken this mock test, you can take this mock test for free, and the link is given in the description of this video. And if you have completed it, you can check the solutions also. Quant has video solutions, including the DI part. Okay. And thanks for watching this. I hope you found this session useful. Probably the only relevant content for this examination. And I wish you all the best for the exam. Tomorrow I will take a short session on the strategy how to attempt the paper. And in case you are preparing for CAT or know someone who is preparing for CAT, you can recommend our course to them. Okay, you already know the quality of content that we provide, which is the best in the industry. So here's one question for you to answer in the comments of this video. Okay, there are words given in both the columns. You have to tell which word in column A is associated with all the words in column B. Okay, so we attempted some questions of this type in the class. Okay, so look at that question and answer in the comments of the video. So thanks for watching this video. Have a great day.